get really biased here. Oh, hi, my plushies, and welcome to the day that I rank every single mainline FNAF game as of 2021. No, not 2021. 2022. Happy New Year's, everybody. Hopefully, 2022 will be a better year for all of us, as now I rank through all these games. And we're going to go by these criteria. Did we have fun playing through it? Was it scary? And was it enjoyable and a memory that could last a lifetime? We got the rankings from S to F. I am going to get some negativity on this, so let's get started with the original Five Nights at Freddy's. The big poster boy that really put the game onto the market. It was scary, it was fun, it was intuitive. It was pretty risky. I mean, without Markiplier, this game would not be where it's at right now. So for that, I'm going to have to give it an A. But it doesn't mean it doesn't have its flaws. Even after 7 years that this game's been out, I still don't really know how to deal with Freddy. All I know is just look at the cameras and just shut the door. Overall, it is a classic, but I am afraid I am going to have to put this at B. Now, FNAF 2, on the other hand, is like the Shrek 2 of the franchise. It's amazing. It's very clever with its story design, taking place before the events of the first game. And it's more fun, and it's a little more scary to deal with, because the animatronics are actually just getting up and close and personal with your business. So for that, I'm giving it an A. Okay, this is where the series starts to go downhill for me. FNAF 3 is not really that fun. It introduces William Afton, I do not want to lie. But overall, it just feels boring and bland. I mean, yeah, the Phantoms are there, but other than the lore and the Phantoms, I'm gonna have to give this C. Okay, now, this is the part where the FNAF franchise starts to piss me off. FNAF 4 is just a fucking rage fest. Yes, it is the scariest of its game, and it basically does introduce the convoluted plot lines, but that's also a problem, because on night 1, you can't even hear the breathing very good. I mean, Freddy and Foxy are fine, it's just Bonnie and Chica that are just bitches, and that are just really hard to deal with. I can't give this thing anything higher than a fucking D. But that's not where my fucking frustration ends, because there's fucking Halloween edition. Same spot. Actually, yeah, same spot. D. It doesn't add anything. Now, FNAF World was that one installment that basically Scott Cawthon wanted to explore with the RPG franchise, but the problem with that game is that there are so many fucking enemies that they spawn within, like, 5 fucking seconds. You can't even go anywhere unless you have to fight some sort of mobs. And they can take, like, 30 seconds. I always end up, like, trying to skip them, but they always keep coming back! It's very fucking annoying to deal with. It gets fucking E. I feel nothing but pain when I'm playing Sister Location. Because, first of all, it's not even a FNAF game. Second of all, it introduces, Michael Afton, of course. And then Elizabeth as a circus baby, which becomes an important part of the story, but it doesn't feel like a FNAF game. Nights 2 and 4 in that game are just dicks. Especially with Blore. Don't get me started with Blore's Night. You have to wiggle and wiggle and wiggle, just hoping not to get the spring locks off. What a bunch of fucking bullshit! Oh, don't even get me started on the dark rooms. That's just painful. I mean, yeah, it's not that bad when you listen to Baby and get the bad ending, but when you're trying to get that custom night unlocked and trying to find Ennard, sometimes it can be hard to deal with, because if you go off the path, you're going to die. So for that, you know where Sister Location's going. It's a fucking F, baby! Alright, now here's where shit takes a turn for the better. Pizzeria Sim. It's a nice, relaxing entry into the series, but still, not really the FNAF I'm looking for. I mean, yeah, everyone's back. There's Scrap Baby, Afton, Lefty. But overall, it's a relaxing game with some lore attached to it. Let's get to see. Now, Ultimate Custom Night, on the other hand, is actually quite intuitive. Let me explain. Its 50-20 mode is outrageous, and you can just experiment with all the other animatronics that they had to offer in the game. But there's just one problem. It wasn't scary. It was more rage-inducing than ever. I mean, now you had a clock, and there were some very annoying animatronics. Let me name a few. Toy Freddy and Funtime Foxy. They're all nightmares to deal with. But overall, you can experiment with them with any way you like, and when you beat 50-20 mode, it's actually satisfying. This gets a B. FNAF Help Wanted. This, my friend, is a FNAF game. And I have to say, it is a fucking amazing game. This would be one of the first things that Steel Wool would actually tackle, and they did just perfectly. It makes you feel like you're actually working on the animatronics and at the simple locations that they're supposed to take place. And I fucking love it for it. So, FNAF Help Wanted, fucking S. Let's go! Okay, now we're going back to a fucking nightmare that we got. FNAF Special Delivery is a fucking piece of shit. This is their attempt at a mobile game. Failed miserably. With a bunch of microtransactions, this gets a fucking F. Freddy in Space 2. I haven't played it, but I think, from the looks of things, it looks amazing. Plus, it looks fun as shit. I mean, yeah, this isn't a mainline game, but this is supposed to be a spin-off, so... It's a nice 2D action shooter, so we'll put it in C. Who remembers Fury's Rage? This is like a side-scrolling beat-em-up that is supposed to be like Super Nintendo shit. But I have not played this game at all. I mean, same thing with Freddy in Space 2, but this game, I don't think anyone has ever played. But it looks good, so it also gets a C. Now, the moment that we've all been waiting for. Security breach. It was a buggy mess on release, which shows that Steel Wool only wanted to listen to the community of when to drop this thing, but ended up dropping it on its head. It's still a fun game. It's still fun, not gonna lie, but the way that it was released, why? I mean, the PS5 versions were a nightmare. During my playthroughs, I found duplicates of animatronics that would teleport into bullshit places, and I would constantly be getting stuck. Plus, there is some lag when you go into the elevators, but I think that's also to be expected. Overall, great game, but it's a buggy mess on release, which goes to show Steel Wool's negligence. I'd say this gets a D. And that is my tier list. If you want to get the tier list for yourself, then I'll leave you with a screenshot right now. So now, please be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to follow me on my other social medias, and especially the Discord server. Link in the description. And I'll see you all in my next video. Have a good night, guys.
I'm just all about this money. I don't think about no thighs. Girl, you don't know about me, so get off my fucking D. Born and raised in the dot. This is real as you gon' see. Girl, you don't know about me, so get off.